Good morning, fellow punchers. The clock on the wall says 20 minutes away from 8 o'clock on Wednesday morning. I'm here in a very dull, sort of dreary, dark Killarney this morning. It was pretty much the same yesterday morning, and not as sunny as the two mornings before that, but the sunshine broke out just at about noon, and it was a really good afternoon. Good day, got a lot of stuff done. We even found ancestors in Listroy, which is near Kerry Woolen Mills off the N72 there. So the N72 is Killarney to on the Ring of Kerry. This woman that is with me, her great great grandmother would have left Ireland in 1850 when she was only 14 years of age, and she headed to England and then on to America, never to return. One of those things that used to happen on a regular basis that time. So, interesting day. So we ate yesterday evening Cronin's with a great meal. Had the full hog soup and the shepherd's pie and the deadly apple tart and a big bowl of ice cream or custard ice cream and fresh cream with it. So the phone was busy last night for a change. Several people wanted to chat, and all conversations lasted at half an hour, and one conversation lasted an hour and 20 minutes. So it delayed me getting my stuff done and organised last night, and it was too late to get started up at 11:30. So I went to bed. So I'm up since before 7, showered, spruced up for the day. We're heading for Galway, staying in the Galway Bay in Salt Hill tonight. So we have to get to Galway probably maybe around 4 or half 4. Cliffs of Moher en route, and Doolin, and just the burden, the corkscrew into Galway, Ballyvaughan. I like that run. So on to Donegal town tomorrow evening, which is a good drive tomorrow, and there isn't that an awful lot to do on the way, so I'll have to come up with some plan. We had yesterday. We had what had we yesterday? Oh yeah, every second person that boarded the bus yesterday morning had a clump of dandelions with them, so it proved very popular. I don't know how I'll be cleaning up the bus this morning. I hope it's all cleaned up or eaten. Maybe they devoured it all. Klitschko, disappointment. Very disappointed. I thought that would win yesterday. I thought it had everything going for him. We'll forget about that. Silent Film bet the favourite as I was hoping, but it didn't beat a gambled on winner that had changed yards. I didn't see that coming, and I don't know what happened. Give me a hope, Rose, because that should have been wherever Duke of Lego was. That should have been there or thereabouts, but it fell away in the last furlong. I'm not sure what the excuse was for that, but it wasn't his true running, I would imagine. So on to today. I've three each way, be about 5 to 7 to 1 in that bracket. The 6:25 at Taunton is the page I've opened here. It's a 2 miles 3 good ground handicap hurdle. A horse I like here to get at least placed is for Nigel Twisted Davis, owned by the double green, Simon Manure and Isaac Swade, Sergeant Wilson. This was very impressive when it won first time out in a bumper in over this track, won by 17 lengths, and I bet that Major Fortune was a decent horse. But that was soft ground, but was ran in a few times, good to soft. Behind Tamura is War Soldier. One then bet Enthused. Enthused won a couple of times for us last year, but that was 6.5 lengths, 6-4 favourite, rated 112 at the time in a maiden hurl, but was on good ground. And then to second in Doncaster on good ground as well, beaten a half or ahead by Whiz Kid. Before Christmas it wasn't hectic at all in 3 runs. It was well bet, twice at odds on favourite, but it showed a little more the last day, but the ground was against it, in Dinsworth's race. Now if you look at it there, went to second to Brentford Hope, Brentford Hope was rated 122 at the time, beaten by 16 lengths, but Brentford Hope has won since twice, and the last time it won for us was off 140. So even though it was bet 16 lengths, it was still a pretty good run. Now it was well bet in ground the last day, but it stayed on even though the ground was unsuitable. So let's check the prices. Being each way bet, was said, is about 6 or 7 to 1. Bit of money for it there this morning, 11 to 2, 9 to 2, 5 to 1. Being each way played though. That's Sergeant Wilson in Taunton, going back to where it bolted up. There's a flat horse today. It's a risky bet. I should have risked one yesterday, a night on earth, but I thought it was drawn too wide in the 5 furlong dash, and it cut across to the rail in the first 100 yards, and it stayed there. This is a horse we came across when Connor Stone Walsh rode it in Newcastle. Now, he hasn't ran this far before, 1.4 miles. That's what I'm saying, it's risky, but it was with Joseph O'Brien. It was rated 73. Them races was over a mile. It actually, in its first run, it was behind Lark in the morning in the Stole 2022. A few winners has come out of that race. It done nothing when it stepped up to 10 furlongs there. It was well beaten. But there was money for it twice there, and Darragh Burke, that's a gambling yard. And he ran it in over a novice hurl. It was tailed off, but that was over 2-1. But the day we were looking at it was the 20th of February in Newcastle. And with the light blue sleeves, with the dark blue, he'd be on the rail. But he wasn't too busy.
Taking over the pop favourite is going with Palace Lord. Master Painter's just in behind the Ramon Sock Savannah. And then deepest of all, what would you know? James Bond's got work to do. The leader is Palace Lord, pop favourite far side. And between horses, Master Painter, Palace Lord, Master Painter. Odd Sock Savannah's beginning to run on. They're inside the last 100 yards. And it's Palace Lord, Master Painter. He's pushing Palace Lord all the way to the line. Palace Lord on the near side may have clung on from...
He's a sort of, he may stay on and he may not. It's risky. But the fact that he seems to be just one pace, that it might suit him to step up and trip to 1.5 miles. It's an each way bet there at 13 to 2, 6 to 1. And then at Uttoxeter and the 5:35. There's a 10 horse race there, class 3. A few question marks about a few of them in it, including the favourite. It seems to be, it ran well enough to let, but it made a few mistakes, jumping errors, anti-Bridget. I thought a solid each way option in it was the top weight, Omar Maretti, around the 5 to 1, 11 to 2 mark. It's rated 130 now, which is only £1 higher than when it holds up by 35 lengths when it was gambled on in February in Catterick, and that was on heavy ground. This looks heavy ground as well. It was behind decent horses before that in class 2s, back down to a class 3 where it holds up only £1 higher today. With question marks, I think, about a few of them. So I was trying to get at least a place. Now the riskiest of them would be the flat horse, but it could turn out to be a good each way call, but it's risky, so take your chances. What to say? Take your chance and pay for it. Omar Maretti, 11 to 5 to 1 as well. 3 places. So where am I? I'm here. That's me. Time to get this in the oven, pick up the car, have the breakfast, and we're heading for the ferry at 9 a.m. Be getting the ferry from Tarbert at going through the Stole onto Tarbert at 10:30. Bash the bookies over and out. I'll be on the search tonight for custard in Galway. Let's hope we can find some. It's scarce. It's a scarce commodity in the city of the tribe. Bash the bookies over and out.